bit. You ain't little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Chacha macha with a rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile, ducking 5-0. If you step to me, then be prepared for smoke, lil' bro. Let me feel myself a little bit. Let me blow this down a little bit. Drip, little bit, little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
What I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it?
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River, and we've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial.
I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Yeah, the sun can't touch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You're a friend smart, but my bud's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool, I don't know what we have. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard a flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. Getting triumphant, look, let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment, energy up my body burning. My stomach keep on turning, stop moving, I can't control.
And you know.
I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip when it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again, celebrate the win again. When it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again.
Look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. But you can shake it all up. My moves make 'em run them up. I'm letting you know what's up. I got the party going up. My champ at the ground is here. I'm a
With my love.
Hey, so shake it like you don't care. I shake it up everywhere. And I can bake cakes by the pound. Blow the whistle 'cause I love that sound. And we can just keep going round. I'm ready for another round. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work that, work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work that.
I think really, shake it in the shake it, warrior.
I think there's something going down. Shorty cutting goods like a transport, and I ain't never seen something so round. How round? Round like a planet in orbit, round like a b-ball. 23 Jordan, dunking on default. Automatic forces attract me.
Song on Josh.
This gorgeous.
What? I don't hear 41 through 49. Nigga, Eminem was getting interviewed. And they told that nigga Lil Wayne said God sent him to earth to teach people how to rap. Eminem said, I don't remember seeing anybody. Oh, hey! Working as hard as you. While all of my closest friends out partying. Look at that, they party too. Party on, party on, party. Oh, man. Oh, I got it mixed up.
I'm gonna kill myself. I gotta drink
That's
it.
a bar, man. I'm a star, no
Here's
single
a
man.
stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Bro, I forgot the Eagles had one of these good ones.
I'm the man of the
I want some more.
triple entendre. Don't even ask me how. How? You say I'm committed.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
Bruh.
For that opening play
He's the coach,
is
bruh.
aggressive, but it works. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about that. Our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots. But that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 25-yard line.
Carmelo Anthony signed a 1-year non-guaranteed deal. Started every game he played in, won Western Conference Player of the Week, moved to 15th on the NBA's all-time scoring list, and helped lead the Blazers to the playoffs.
So it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
After being blackballed. After being blackballed.
Goff on 3rd down. This pass complete to Reynolds.
You know, to be honest, bro,
30, 20.
I was kind of scared,
He'll
bro.
get into the end zone. Touchdown.
You said what?
I said I was kind of scared, man.
His second touchdown on the season.
He was going to retire.
And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
All right, so who had the better series, LeBron or Carmelo?
Is that even a question?
I mean,
is that even a question, Josh?
Carmelo Anthony was the. Well, let me just ask you this: going into next season, somebody hired you to be GM. Who you pick to start your team? You only had two choices: Carmelo, LeBron.
Bro, I don't need no kings.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored 7-7 as the kicks away. And they're going to mark
He's not a coon, but he just got it.
So really good starting field
Why not a coon? I can see it.
He's trying to be like Michael Jordan too much.
What? How?
And the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43.
He can never be Michael Jordan.
Wentz on the give to Sanders.
Nah, back then people thought Michael Jordan was like he just beat it.
I don't know. I know what you said, actually.
2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He'll fire it deep for Rager, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Defense could not
This is
be
what
this
you want
hard.
to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay. I gotta do something to my gesture. I don't like this at all. Josh, you trying to play yard after this? What's it called?
Yeah.
I bet. I'm taking the Migos over Jodeci. Over who?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance.
I'm taking the Migos over New
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back.
I'm taking the Migos over
They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's a gain
A
of
quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
That's a 25-yard line.
That's a good one.
Working with 2nd and 5.
Taking the Migos over Jackson 5.
Yeah. Too far.
Yeah.
Here's Akers.
No, I'm dead after
Lose
them.
yardage here back at the 23-yard line.
Nobody wants to
Loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down.
Nobody wants to listen to that. Whatever. The only reason I do that, bro, is because nobody wanted to hear the rest of this, bro. We only wanted to hear Mike. What's the color?
They were going to switch out. I don't know if they felt they didn't have time.
Nobody
What the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed,
Devin, bro, you need to do Mike, man.
penetration has stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, bro.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. And that will be incomplete. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
Yeah, that's okay. They just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way.
Yeah.
Because the defense will make a few adjustments
It's
themselves.
just like real low.
Just get back to your game plan.
This is brought in at the 21. A nice return that time.
I like what they did.
14
They
yards.
made
And
Square
the Eagles will
better
have it
tackle
taking
for
over 1st and 10.
They did.
All Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked so well. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
Damn,
now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What we love to say, get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Yo, this top five,
taken in by Sanders. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On first down, Wentz. But that's complete to Sanders. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Then what quarter you in?
Eagles, first down.
If possible, Mass get eliminated at 3:30. Football, George. I never hit on Kawhi, but I just can't, bro. You can't keep nothing to hate on.
Now 2nd and goal.
Yes, Tucci.
Now look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
Yo, bro, the Mavericks, they need somebody black on their team.
They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that.
Tim Hardaway. No, like somebody that's a dog. Like a black, somebody that's black.
Touchdown, Eagles.
That's black, man. You need like a black big or like somebody that's black, man. They got too many white people. That's what he's using.
What?
Mavericks.
Who?
Mavericks. I cannot hear you, bro.
Do they play today?
Josh, can you what did he just say, bro?
Do they play today?
I don't know. Nice job. Yes, bro. Yes, 2:30.
Drive the Rams offense at do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Look to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
14. Rams 7.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Yo, I think Lil Wayne blew this song, bro.
Out of the gun. Gone. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On 1st and 10, Goff. Going up top for Kupp. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there. And now it's 2nd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Up into the last 5 weeks of the 2019 season, if you had said, who is Tyler Higbee, you might have got some blank stares back, but down the stretch, only Julio Jones and Michael Thomas had more targets in the final month of the 2019 season. A breakout year for Tyler Higbee. He expects to continue those types of numbers and beyond going forward.
Throwing again is gone. And he fires one, but incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. A'Shawn Robinson there on the stop.
He's taken down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. They fake the give. Now Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Wentz. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
At the 44.
A pair of 1st downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Working from the gun, Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. And he is out of bounds.
Did OKC get eliminated yet?
35. 23 yards, the final tally.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
The ball carrier.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams' 28-yard line.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 23. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game, and I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by John Johnson. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receivers. Slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Sanders. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Got him in. He finds Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Wentz now on first down. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey.
Wentz's pass intercepted by the Rams. They'll take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After the interception, here's Goff. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A shotgun snap for Goff. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. On the return is Henderson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set
my
up
young
shop
Gunners.
at the 23-yard line.
At their own
Casino.
23-yard line.
Primo opened up a can of those, but I was Sanders Road, Indiana Jones, like I'm Amber Road. I got her up the end.
Set to begin their next
California
drive.
girl,
The Rams
sweeter than
offense
sweet
at the line. They're down here, but
Missy's
very
husband
much
pick
in
up
this
a
game.
Sanders.
What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this?
But I can never dribble.
Typically, what they're doing is
I gotta get it
emphasizing
for
the
the
things that went
dribble.
well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On 2nd and 7, Goff. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the former Ram. To score. Touchdown, Eagles.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Rams 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams on
Dirty work.
the line.
On the 33rd. It ain't dirty words.
They'll begin on the ground.
Holy Spirit sent a God.
Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Set it off.
A tough run there for Cam Akers.
Pick me
out of Florida
off.
State, and while he has some experience in that while in college, remember the Rams' offensive line was inconsistent last year too. They're trying to get better. But while he was in college, oftentimes he would hesitate maybe a little bit too long behind the line of scrimmage, looking for the big run. Here in the NFL, put your foot in the ground, get your shoulders down, and get what you can.
Going up top for Kupp. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Will Parks there in coverage to knock it away.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Not a big deal on that one, just your everyday 67-yard punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll go again with Sanders. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
It's now 3rd and 15.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Well, that was a 3rd and long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And maybe getting a little too... cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget Paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make a play that's going to change the game. I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
That was the safety Taylor Rapp right there on the coverage. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. They run the counter. Sanders. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a 1st down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener that makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Rams.
Every time I see Cooper Kupp play, I'm reminded of the first time I saw him in a summertime workout session. I remember running around screaming, "Who is this young man?" And now we see him on the NFL level. Broke the 1,000-yard mark for the first time in 2019 yards. Career highs in all the major statistical categories. And not only that, that's off of a knee injury the previous season. This guy's tough as nails.
Down, Rams.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Goff throwing again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary have really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Second and 10, Goff again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air again. Goff. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Someone moved, flag is out, that's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And that is going to be incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away.
4th down, and they take to the air, which really isn't a major surprise, but how about the coverage there, able to bat it down?
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. From the gun, it's Wentz. And quickly finding Rager. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Wentz now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack.
43-yard line.
Josh.
Before they can snap it, time runs out. This 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Great Mike.
The Eagles on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They're going to try the jet sweep on 3rd and long. And they'll get it down at about the 37, well short of the first. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. This from 54 yards away. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
On first down, it's gone. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that is incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. So going for Jefferson downfield. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Now left side on the swing pass. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And for a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And they'll try a jet sweep. It's Rager. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
Throwing now is Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
A gain of 21.
Hey, Dan, we did a party last night.
Outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense,
Josh asked who J.J. Paul Bears would be. Who would be?
But it's been tough sledding for him here the entire
Josh
second half.
asked J.J. who his Paul Bears would be.
No.
Like when he died.
Oh, nah.
Bruh, I said it would be a crane.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, gone. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Aqib Talib, the veteran Pro Bowler, there to get a hand in, knock it away.
The scoreboard tells the story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
2nd and 10. Goff. He's going to let it go again. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee, 59 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Rams 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
James, my thing is Madden2K@gmail.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next
Send it to me on Instagram,
If they
bro.
can score here,
I
they
can't
have a
hear you.
chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be
Send it to my number.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. The Eagles on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They give him a gain of 38. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
On 1st down, Wentz. This ball complete to Rager. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 34.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout, and actually saw a few guys
Bro,
on the sidelines.
you want to know how I knew this year was going to be bad, bro?
Hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter.
The first person to text me
certainly weren't kidding.
in 2020
He'll be brought down here
was
at the
Sierra,
3-yard
bro.
line. That catch good for only a couple.
She gonna talk about
2 minutes left
Happy
to
New
play in
Year.
this football game here on EA
I was like, oh
Sports.
yeah, it'll be a bad year, man.
What the fuck you talking about?
So it's Eagle football
Huh?
here as we get you reset.
What the fuck you
They've
talking
got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add
I
a
can't
few
hear
more
you, bro.
points here onto their total.
What the fuck did she text you about?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
New Year's.
Wentz looking end zone, but
She
it's
text you about New
incomplete.
Year's?
The intended
Yes.
receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but now it's 3rd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Wins to throw again. Steps away to his left. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50. 30. The 20. 10. And he will bring it. Returned for a Rams touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
28.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
10-10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this
Oh my
game
God.
not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts
1 yard.
as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Still 9 remaining on second down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
This game is, bro, James, this game is so bad. There's so many glitches.
As he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Love this. All right now.
I heard the fuck the girl is it again, man.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So much for being optimistic. They say that is it.
Here's Cameron Johnston now.
Oh my.
He's been terrific so far.
TV commercial. Ready that night.
And he couldn't get it to check up.
That's
that
right.
gets all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
I keep tissue paper.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation.
I threw that, bro.
There as it's intercepted. Picked up by the former Ram, Nikel Roby-Coleman. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Another run with Sanders. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. I guess the simple question, why not just take it either?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of
Bro,
a
did
chance.
you say that at him, bro?
In the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL.
Dang, bro,
Some
I
people
thought
get
that
a
was
little
you.
greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders.
Boy.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit, they were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for the Eagles, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll have it.